Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host for this episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet, and I am so glad that you are here today. For our very first um, episode in 2023, I just want to wish you a very, very happy new year. I hope that your 2022 was ended on a good note. I hope that going into 2023, that you will be just creative. Hey, Naomi, good morning. Good morning, my friend. That you will be able to be creative and just have so much. Good morning, Wendy. Good morning. Have so much joy with your crochet, and that's what I want to share with you this new year. Good morning, Patty Barker. It is good to see you. Um, Best of New Year wishes to you as well. And so, everybody, woo woo, Happy New Year! It's finally a new year. We can just turn that page on that old December and the old 2022, and we can look forward to 2023 and what it has in store for us. So, um, oh, you started Sophia's Universe. That is a gorgeous pattern. It really is. Oh my goodness. That's wonderful. I'm so excited for you. So I have coffee in my cup, and maybe I should hold it this way. There we go. I have coffee in my cup, and this is my pug mug. And mm, it's good. The coffee is hot. I poured it from the first fruits of my coffee pot. So, when the coffee goes through at the very first, it's nice and strong. So that's good. Mm. Wendy is getting ready for her second cup. You have been up a long time then, Wendy girl. Yes, you have. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So happy New Year to all my friends. And hey, Judy in Michigan, good morning. It is so good to see you. Mm. Oh, this coffee is so good. This coffee is so good. I just want to sit here and slurp, slurp, slurp. Mm. Oh my goodness gracious. I think that Sophie's Universe is part of the crochet crowd, but I could be wrong. But I think it is part of the crochet crowd, so maybe that might be helpful. Yeah, I think so. I made these. This doesn't look very good, but I made some muffins, and they are bran muffins with dried dates and pecans or pecans, however you want to say it. But they are just so good. They're moist and like this is a date. Mm. Oh, okay. You got the pattern. Go on, Theo. Mm. There we go. So I am eating a bran muffin. Oh, I would love to share them with you, Judy in Michigan. I would love to share them with you. They're so good. Mm. When we get our new house and our new kitchen, I'm going to be doing some cooking on the Cedarcroft Acres or Cedarcroft channel. And that's one of the ones that I'm going to be making. So delicious. Just the best muffin. Like addicting. Nice, Wendy. I probably got that because I know that he had one that said universe. But you know what? Sophie's Universe I'm probably getting that mixed up. So remember when, oh, you know what Mikey did? At the same time when Sophie's Universe came out, it was, he was doing like study of, and one of them I thought had universe in it, but that might be what it was. Study of the universe or something like that, where it had different layers and it like started with the sun and then it went out to different layers of the earth or planets or something like that. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah. Mm. So as you can see, my voice isn't back yet. And I still have a little bit of a cough, and I laughed so hard last night I started wheezing. But yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I do too. I love Mikey's patterns. They are just amazing. They really are. So I'm gonna move this out of the way because I don't want to sit and just eat in front of you, but I needed a little bite. So I have actually, I shared with you last time that I actually have been picking up the crochet hook, and I had start doing some stuff. Dad is doing good. Thank you for asking, Judy. Dad is doing really well. When I went to see him, he was the last time I went to see him, he was sleeping, and then he gradually woke up. He was strong, and his voice was strong, and he ate a couple of the muffins, and I took him some eggnog because he hadn't had any, and he does love a good eggnog. He was able to tell me stories about some people in there, and about different things. He is very observant, so even though he may not talk to you, like if you're in the room with him, he does pay attention when your nurses and doctors come in, so he knows all about everybody. And I was like, he was talking about the person in the next bed, and I was like, okay, Dad, well, let's not talk about anybody, okay? I was like, so, and the curtain was pulled, and he didn't think, he was just telling me his concerns because the guy in the next bed, the whole night, the night before, had coughed, and he was concerned about him. So I was like, thank you, Naomi. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, I'm really glad December is over. Honestly, Mom and I went to Tennessee to get some business taken care of, and then we came back December 1st. So thank you, Wendy. Thank you. And we came back December 1st, and then very shortly, um, like the next day or the day after. So it was either the 2nd or the 3rd of December, I got sick. And then everybody in the family, in our household, got sick. And so it has been just a really challenging month. And here it is, January. December was a complete wash with just sickness and various things. And so, I really am glad to just turn a new leaf, get into January, a brand new year, and I'm just really excited to see what we can get into, right? So if you noticed, I have a couple scheduled what do you call them? Anyway, I have a couple scheduled posts coming up. So tomorrow at 10 a.m., we're going to do one. And that one, I believe, is a few of my favorite things. And so some things that I have. Oh, Naomi, you got some Clover Amore hooks, right? I'm in love with them. They're so smooth. They just glide through the yarn. They do exactly what you want them to do. And then, like, crochet with those for a little bit, like a month or something, and then try and go back to the other ones, and you're like, why did I ever use these? Because the Clover Amore, in my humble opinion, is the best. Actually, it's the best for my hands. And so anyway, so tomorrow at 10 a.m., we're going to go over a few of my favorite things, things that crochet, things that that I have, things that I wish I had. And so I've got some things to show you. And so I'm real excited about that. And then Wednesday, we are going to do our Whip Wednesday, but I also have a list of whips that we absolutely need to put on our list for this coming year. And and they're free patterns, so you don't have to spend money on them. And so I'm really excited about that too. And then of course Friday is our TGIF. And oh yes, that's right, Wendy. I mean, what are you gonna do, right? Yeah, I mean, like you try to use this other hook because it's handy, it's right there, you know, whatever. Hey, Catherine's Granny Squares, it is good to see you. Oh, thank you so much for thinking of me. I appreciate that. I can use all the thoughts and prayers that might come my way, let me tell you. And I do appreciate each and every one of them. I really do. I really do. And so anyway, I am right there with you. You know, Clover and More is my absolute favorite hook. I will never go back to anything else. Um, I mean, I can't imagine anything being better than my Clover and More for my little hands. And you know, it's just kind of fun, you know. So anyway, yes, Wendy, we have to go hunt down our Clover and More hooks because nothing else will do. Nothing else will do. Oh my goodness. So let me get another drink while my coffee is still hot. I'm I'm doing a number on it. I can't remember. Mm, I can't remember how many ounces. I was thinking maybe it would tell on the bottom, but it doesn't. Um, oh yeah, Naomi. I know. And you know, I don't know how many sets I have. I know at minimum 4, but I can only find one complete set right at the moment because you just start like distributing them among your whips, Theo. And you just start distributing them among your whips, and then all of a sudden you're like, I don't have my hooks. Where's my hooks? Yeah. And so anyway, you know, you stick them in a skein of yarn. That's where I found one last night. And oh boy, because I was trying to finish this little guy that I had started. So let me show you. This is now I still have little cheekies to put on him, and so he still looks a little funny. Tell me what you would do for the little cheekies. Do you use powder blush? I don't think you would use a stick or a cream because I would think that that would like really gunk up. But actually, let me try it. I got some right here. Let's see. Okay. Well, I don't know how that went, but and then I probably should do like a little mouth for him, but anyway, and I need to do his arms. So here he is, my little guy, and he was only supposed to be 6 inches tall. Yeah, so that didn't work. Anyway, he was only supposed to be 6 inches tall, and so hey, Nisi, it's good to see you. It's good to see you. So this was a free pattern. This was the Tumbling Boy Elf from Hobie, and I have the tumbling girl elf pattern too, and super cute, super cute. Um, so I have the both patterns, and so this is the tumbling boy elf. All I have to do are two little arms, and then that will really make him feel and look more like a little elf boy. Um, but he's cute, and I just now put a little bit of blush on him, see? But his eyes, I didn't have the little, well, I probably do have them, but I can't get to them right now. So I just did some little thread eyes. And then can you see at the top? I did a little eyelid. Can you see at the top there? It said to do a little eyelid. Hey, Robin. Hi, Robin. It's good to see you. Hey, Valerie. It's good to see you. Oh my goodness. I missed you guys. I've missed you guys so much. So it showed me how to do a little eyelid. Like you just take the flesh color, whatever color you're using for the flesh, and you just go in here and around, and then you go through and then in here and around. And it just kind of gives him a little sleepy eye look. I've never done that before, so that was kind of fun. But yeah, once he gets, once I do a little smile right here, he'll look a little better. And see how it had me do like a little nose for him? Like, see that? Anyway, I don't know. Um, so he's cute. He was only supposed to be 6 inches tall, but as you can see, he's a little bit taller. A little bit taller than that. So, hey Valerie. Oh, you have a new patient. Okay. Well, you take such good care of your patients. So, yeah. So anyway, I really like him. And I have the pattern for the little girl, the tumbling girl. Um, and so I'm gonna make her too. But basically, I think maybe I should have put some like a little baggie with some beans or something in the bottom here because obviously I didn't get the little tumbler thing. And you know, you were kind of supposed to do the tumbler. Um, there we go. Let's do that. Let's make him a little bit looser. You were supposed to do the tumbler in a smaller one. And basically it's like a Weebles Wobble, but they don't fall down kind of thing. You can knock it over and then it stands right back up. But of course, you know, I'm not going to do that with this one because he's so big. But I kind of feel like maybe with the next one, I'm going to put some beads or not beads, but like beans or something with a little bit of weight in a baggie and then put it in the bottom so that it kind of anchors it a little bit because it will stand up, but the head is kind of heavy. So, you know, if it gets knocked over, it's staying. Yeah. So, anyway, Valerie is actually a yeah, she's private patients care and she works a lot of hospice, which is just such a good heart to do that. So anyway, this is really cute. I'm really happy with him. Like I said, his head is kind of heavy, but he's cute. I'm not so sure about the hat. I think I'll do the hat a little bit different next time. Or rather, I won't pull this down quite so far, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, he's cute. So that is almost finished. So I worked on that last night and that was fun. But then I had to stop. So I didn't get his little arms, but really the arms are, oh, okay. All right, Patty Barker, be safe today. And but the little arms, they start out with some flesh and it's just a little, you know, just a little in the round kind of a thing. And then you change to, hey, Lori, Happy New Year. Took you a bit to get on here. Well, I'm glad you were persistent and you did it. I'm glad you did. Yeah. And so anyway, then you just do in the round to match the shirt, and you don't stuff it, and you just like attach it um, up near the top, up near the shoulders. You just give it a little stitch and sew that on, and then you're done. So yeah, so that's not going to be difficult. And actually, this was a very easy pattern to do. So, ooh, I'm sorry. So anyway, I would highly recommend it. Yeah, I really would. So I'm going to drink a little bit more of my coffee. Mm-mm-mm. So tell me what's on your hook in 2023. I want to know. And while you tell me, I'm going to tell you, Lori has some more kittens, and we're so excited for her. Now, they had to travel a long way, and usually when the kittens travel, then they come to her with little upset tummies, and so she's dealing with that right now. And so anyway, we just hope that your kitties feel better and that they get stronger and that you are able to deal with whatever comes your way with these kitties, because we know that they are so cute. And so anyway, that's always good. um, so what's on your hook for today? Let's see. Let's do live chat. Here we go. And good morning, who knows? It's good to see you. You're in Texas. Is it still cool there? It is a little bit cool here. The thermostat inside the house said that it was 71 this morning. So that's just a natural weather, the natural temperature. Oh, Lori says she might hook some grandbabies today. She's going to be babysitting today. Oh boy. You'll round them up with a hook, won't you? Oh. Oh, and okay, who knows says that it was 77 degrees Fahrenheit in Texas yesterday. So that's good. That's good. And Naomi is working on a baby blanket. Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. Do you have a baby that you are planning on giving the blanket to, or are you making it for your stash, for the sales? You have really set up some really nice craft tables, and so that's always good. It's always good to build up a stash, right? Oh, okay. I did, Miguel. I'm sorry. I forgot. All right. I will remember. 8, 9, or 10 of them. You're having 8, 9, or 10 grandbabies today to take care of? Oh my goodness. Well, some of them are teenagers, right? So it's not like they're all little infants. You got 8, 9, or 10 babies to change diapers for. That would be fun. Actually, do you have any grandbabies that are still in diapers? I don't know. Maybe no, I don't think you do you? Well, that's a relief. Oh my goodness, you just have your other babies. Okay, let's see. Judy in Michigan. It has been in the 40s, but I will take your weather. Yeah, I know. I know. So, yeah, it's been interesting here. The weather here has been interesting. Miguel just let 11 chickens out. Good for you. Let's see. The teens are the ones that are going to need the hook. Yes. I hear you, especially, and they're boys, so oh my goodness, they have a lot of energy. Well, set them up with something, give them a give them a job to do. Oh my goodness. 11 chickens. Lori used to have lots of chickens. And oh, it's a commission. Nice. That's so good, Naomi. That's so good. That's so good. Oh, and Wendy has had a heat wave It's been in the 20s Fahrenheit where she's at. Oh my goodness. You're having a heat wave. Oh my goodness. Well, you know, um, yeah, that's pretty cold. That is pretty cold. Oh my goodness. So I have, let's see. So for those of you who came in late, I'm going to show you this. This is the little tumbling elf boy, or tumbling, not an elf. Is it an elf? Let me see. Tumbling, yeah, I think it is. Tumbling elf boy. Oh, okay. So we can go check out Who Knows, which is Miguel. We can go check him out and see the three roosters. Yay. Yeah. So anyway, this is the tumbling elf boy. And yes, I have. Oh my goodness, Judy, did you do a pickup? Did you do like one of those pickups? We a lot of times we will buy the 15 dozen eggs in the big box, and we'll put them in the fridge out in the garage. And we have in the past paid for, okay, good. If Nisi is still there, okay, good. Well, we'll see if we can find you. Is your channel fairly new? I don't have a link for Miguel. So maybe, and you know what? I don't have any more admins on here right at the moment. If somebody can find it, let me know. Oh, Lori's an admin, but I don't know. And Robin is an admin actually. So I don't know if, yeah. Okay, you've had it for a year. Oh, 800. That's awesome. That is awesome, Miguel. I love it. And so yeah, we were buying eggs. Okay, that's okay, Lori. And like 15 dozen eggs used to be $15. It was $1 an egg. I mean $1 a dozen. And now I just looked at it last night and it was $65. So it's still cheaper than $8.50 a dozen, but not by much. Not by much. I mean, it is still cheaper, but it is pretty crazy about the price of eggs right now. Definitely, definitely. And we need to watch all of our pennies and dimes and nickels because we have more yarn to buy. And I don't know about you, but I just want to buy all the yarn, all the yarn. Um, even though I have plenty of yarn, I still have this strong desire to buy all the yarn. So I don't know if that is ever going to go away. Probably not. Probably not. Has anybody shopped yet in the new year, 2023? Have you spent money on yarn yet in 2023? I haven't. I have shopped, but oh yes, yarn at Joann's and Michael's is on sale. Yes, it is. You've been crocheting for over 40 years. That's awesome. That's awesome. I have as well. So that's really, really awesome. I love that. And when I think back, there was quite a few years ago when January 1st was not a Sunday. And I remember getting my husband and we went to the city and we went and spent the day together in the city. Yes, Big Twist has 2 new colorways and Big Twist is $2.50. So you can get 4 skeins of Big Twist. That's like 1,500 yards of yarn for like $10. That is a deal. That is a deal. And right, have you seen the price of eggs? That is funny. Oh my goodness. Lori says she tells her husband the reason that she has all this yarn, and he asked her that, and she says, "Have you seen the price of eggs?" So definitely yarn is cheaper than eggs. Hey, sweetie, you're gonna come sit down? Okay. And so anyway, Lori, you just gave people reason to go get more yarn. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I do remember quite a few years ago, and my husband and I went to the city, and we went over to the yarn store and walked up and down the aisles. And this was one of the first times that I had been shopping at a yarn store when I wasn't like, completely broke. And so I remember walking around the yarn store and just thinking, wow, this is this is really nice yarn. And I remember feeling the yarn and going, oh my gosh, it's soft as butter. Like, truly, I did not know growing up that, oh, I know, right, Wendy? When a skein was under $1, I know. So truly, I did not know that yarn could be that soft because I had bought the Red Heart. And back then, the Red Heart Super Saver was rough. It's rough now, but boy, back then, like you could scrub a. Anyway, don't get me started. But I didn't know that yarn could be so soft and supple and just, feel so good. And yes, that's right. Me and my husband went to the big city. I sound like a country mouse. That's what Lori says. You sound like a country mouse. Oh my goodness. Well, what can I say? I think a mouse gets out more than I do. So anyway, can you hear Rosie click clacking through? She thinks that her daddy needs to let her out. And hey Alice, happy new year. I hope you slept well. And so anyway, yes, we went to the big city. I remember that day because it was January 1st, and I bought some yarn. Alice is in the house. Slice is here. And so I bought some yarn, and I didn't buy a whole lot for like big projects or anything. And so I remember I made my first beanie, my first hat with that yarn, and it was just so fun. And that same day, we went over to the Chinese buffet and we ate lunch. And that was probably before I realized that my husband really did not like Chinese food. Um, oh, where is the best place to buy 100% wool? A lady who comes into the place I work wants me to make her a poncho in 100% wool. Wow. Wow. Well, yes, Aunt Lydia's rug yarn from Kmart. Oh my goodness. So you know what that's like, that rough yarn. Can anybody give Wendy a recommendation on wool yarn? Um, you know, um, I think that I don't know. I don't know. Mary Maxim, but you're gonna pay for it. Yeah, you're gonna pay for it. Lovecrafts might have some. Um, but I think Mary Maxim, I did a oh, merino. You still have some rug yarn, alpaca. Oh, it just depends. They're gonna pay for the wool? Um, Hobie is having a sale on yarn right now too. Hobie is. And That merino wool, they do have some really soft wool. Um, but I don't know. What do you think, guys? Where do you think that Wendy can get the best wool? Hmm. I would say Mary Maxim probably, and order it online. Um, because I can't think of anything in Joann's. Mm-mm. Okay. Yeah, that's the problem. Like I have some I have some wool and it's superwashed and Wool Warehouse maybe. Yeah, that might work. I would check a couple places online. I would check Hobby. It's HOBBII.com. Oh, you got some of the fisherman's wool from Amazon. Okay. Did she want it real thick or did she want something like um, lighter weight? It depends on what kind, what weight yarn you want to use, too, where you're gonna get it. But oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. She didn't say. Okay. Huh. Well, Bag a Day gets wool. She has been buying, let's see. Lori says online Walmart, Joann's, Michael's, Hobby Lobby. Um, actually, if you have the app, um, yes, that's right. Appalachian Yarns in Tennessee, they do alpaca wool, and you would be able to buy some from them. It's going to be expensive. So that just depends on, you know, but I think wherever you get it is going to be expensive. Um, there are a couple places that online. What is the one that's in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania? What is the one in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania? That's not Peyton's. Oh, yeah, you're not looking forward to making it. Oh, Judy, I got you and Wendy mixed up. Okay. So Judy is the one that needs the wool recommendation. Okay. Yeah. The only thing I would tell you is to look online. Hobie, Mary Maxim, check Joann's and Michael's and Hobby Lobby. I have the apps for all three of those. And so all I have to do is go on the app and kind of check it out. And you can filter by, oh, Kirchner. Oh, yes. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you. Um, because there is one in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, and um, everything is U.S. Um, I can't think of the other one. I can't think of the other one. So anyway, I would give them a try and just kind of compare because you're going to want to compare um, the size weight of yarn. You're going to want to compare the length of the yarn, either in meters or yards, and you're going to want to compare um, the price. So, and also, the kind of colors that they have. Oh my goodness, there was this one wool company that I found online. You're welcome, Wendy. I mean, Judy. I am getting you guys mixed up. Um, there was one wool company online, and their yarn was so gorgeous. Um, oh, did somebody say that they didn't like it? Oh, she's not looking forward to making it. Wools that you have are dreamy. Yeah. Well, Lori, you just need to come up um, with your own yarn brand so you can give us some dreamy yarn or show us the difference between the dreamy yarn. Oh my goodness. Mm. Now, I do have some superwash wool and it is soft. It's a 3-weight. Thank you, Valerie. We'll try Wool Warehouse too. It is a 3-weight, and that's probably the only reason why I started to make a hat. I was making a fisherman's beanie. Oh, you're just afraid that it won't be perfect. So you're not worried about using the yarn. You're worried about doing like a commission work. I see. I get it. I get it. I totally get it. You're worried because, it's like that fear of failure kind of a thing. We don't want to let somebody down or whatever. But here's the thing. When someone is commissioning you to do like a poncho or whatever, unless it's so wonky that a 3-year-old can see it, they're probably not going to see any flaws in it. They're not going to see any, anything out of the ordinary in it. They're going to look at it and go, I can't believe you made that with some string. Yeah. I mean, really, they're in such awe that you actually took a string and a hook and you turned it into this poncho or this sweater or, this blanket or whatever it is. And they have no idea how you made these intricate stitches. And so they're just more in awe of your work. So obviously, this person values your craft, values your talent, because otherwise they wouldn't ask you to make one for them. So, be encouraged that way. Be encouraged that way that, obviously they see something in you that maybe you can't see. So anyway, well, tomorrow, come back and see me. I'm going to be on at 10 a.m. and we're going to talk about a few of my favorite things. And it's going to be some things that I already have, some things that I want that are on my wish list. And hey, Nikki, good morning. It is so good. Oh, you're welcome, Judy. You're welcome. So, 2022 was a really rough year for me in a lot of ways. But 2023 is a whole new page, and it's a whole new chance to, to just be free from all the worries of 2022. So if you had a rough year last year, be encouraged and just walk into this new year full of hope and full of faith that things are going to be better. And so if you had a wonderful 2022, well, woohoo, we're going to celebrate with you. And we're excited to see where 2023 will lead you. So I am personally really looking forward to 2023 and a new page. And of course, I've been looking forward to some new years for quite a while. But you know what? Let's just try and keep a good outlook and a good attitude, and we can make it what we want. We're always going to have hard times. We're always going to, there's always going to be hard times out there. There's always going to be troubles, but we don't have to look for it, right? It can find us easily. But so can the good times, right? So let's make some good times. Let's collect all the yarn. How about that? Collect all the yarn, make all the stuff. See me tomorrow at 10 a.m. for a few of my favorite things. And then Wednesday morning at 8 a.m. And we're going to go through some whips. And I have some whips that I want to share with you. Some future whips. Some whips that are just like a twinkle in my eye. I haven't even started on them. And so I just want to share some future whips with you. Some project ideas for 2023. And I'm going to use StreamYard for that one. And so that way I can actually show you the projects and we can talk about them. We can dream, we can think. There are going to be some free patterns. And so anyway, I hope that you have a great Monday, a great first Monday of the new year. And I will see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. So stay safe, be kind, and get hooking and Much love to everybody. See you tomorrow.